Secretary of War Pete Hegseth stopping in Puerto Rico this week, where 10 F-35 fighter jets will be stationed. This is part of the Trump administration's campaign against drug cartels. And if last week's drug boat strike wasn't enough of a warning, here's another one.
Maduro's got a lot of decisions to make. You're sitting on a floating island of American power, and we're prepared to use that power to interdict and destroy narco-terrorists who are sending drugs to our country. We know Nicolas Maduro has been involved in that for a very long time. He's indicted and wanted in the Southern District of New York. There's a bounty for $50 million. The U.S. government wants him. The ball is in his court.
Joining us now is former acting DEA Administrator Derek Maltz. Derek, thanks so much for being here. And whether you're talking about the crisis at our southern border that President Trump is attempting to fix, or you're even talking about the origination of where some of this tariff policy has come from, it's come because of the flow of drugs into this country, which is something that the president is vehemently against. And he wants to stop it. He's prepared to use any assets that we have to be able to stop it. And so I think these other countries have to look at this and say, it's time to do something about drugs, human trafficking, and the power that these cartels have.
Exactly. Thank you for having me. President Trump made it clear when he was running that he's going to keep all Americans safe. He's going to use all tools of national power to do that job. So the bottom line, as your show is appropriately named, the bottom line now is that Maduro and the cartels better be on the lookout, because the U.S. military is very powerful. They are leading out front right now. They're on the ground. And remember, we have to always remember, in America, these are the babies that are dying. This is poison in this country. And they're working with the Chinese and the other terrorist organizations. We worked on Hezbollah moving into the Western Hemisphere, using Venezuela as a command and control hub for drugs around the world. So what are we going to do? Just let our future generation die from these poisonous substances? So I'm very thankful, after working a long career in the government and just recently the acting DEA administrator, I'm proud of our law enforcement, DOD, intelligence community, how they're putting the pressure on these narco-terrorists. 20 years or more building up a command and control hub for global, cocaine trafficking and drug trafficking. Enough is enough. So I'm very excited to see the results that are coming real soon.
I mentioned this last week, Derek. The Wall Street Journal published a letter from someone who noted that Wall Street Journal was talking about, the firepower the Trump administration was at least building up in the region. And the letter said, history shows Chavismo, you go Chavez's, Chavismo's bravado vanishes under fire. And I wonder just how much actual firepower it will take before their knees buckle in Venezuela.
Great question. I mean, like Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War of the greatest military in America, said it perfectly. They're not in the Caribbean on a training mission. Our military is prepared. They're ready to act, and they're going to take the, the commander-in-chief's decision to keep Americans safe, and they're going to use all their tools, their capabilities, their authorities, and they've already started. Over the weekend, the Coast Guard seized like 13,000 more pounds of cocaine on 3 vessels on Operation Pacific Viper, something like that. Bottom line is it's all about now taking the drugs away from them, destroying their capabilities, destroying their command and control. And by the way, they're in the Caribbean too, because the submarines are leaving, the semi-submersibles are leaving with mass amounts of drugs as well. So we have assets in the region that can detect those submarines. So again, the U.S. military is a powerful force of good, and they're going to defeat the evil in this world.
And it does have a ring to it. Hi, I'm the Secretary of War. Just
says it all.
I sent a message. Derek Maltz, great to see you.